Hey guys, it's Ezequiel with PPG. Just got second at the regional for Jacksonville. Here with Mike Tuscarm.
Hi.
We're releasing this very late. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I am saving this for Pasadena and a couple other changes I'm going to make, but I wanted to show you guys the deck profile as it was in Jacksonville, which I'm going to show you right now. Second place, so I got the mat. Shout out to PPG, of course. It's very quickly. You guys already know the Mighty Master, Endymion, and the 3 servants. These are like, oh, I love these cards. Are the best. The 2 magisters, which I don't recommend cutting at all. I love those cards as well. This is part of the combo. You got to make sure you get it. And then 2 reflection this time. I upped this up a little bit because I really like the bounce effect, and I want to make sure I always have one in deck. And there's another way to get in deck if I do draw it. So these are for the Endymion cards, Endymion monster cards. Guys, Endymion's broken. I'm telling you. Now here's where little spice little starts coming in for 3 jackals. You guys already know about this because I have them for reflection. If I do draw this, I can summon from the hand. I added 2 servers. Didn't really like him before, but he's really broken, so I definitely I'd test with it, guys. I really like it. The 1 Garuda, which of course everyone knows, it's an eccentric on our turn, and then a unicorn on their turn. And then I love this card. Is a brand new addition. I've been testing a lot with it. This is the Basilisk. What he does is pretty much an upstart. He'll shuffle a spellcaster back, which would either be your reflection or time gazer, so you can have it for next turn or for your play on their turn for the Magister. So it's really good, guys. I would sometimes, if I draw the Jackal with the Cerberus, I'll search for this or Garuda if I need it, but I don't really go for Garuda. I rather go for this and go for more plus. And this will, with Electromite, will give me 2 draws. And then this will summon, Jackal will summon the Basilisk. And then I'll activate more spells, of course, which would be my servant play. And then I'll add the Jackal back to my hand so I can pop it with Electromite. So I never run out of Pendulum monsters because of this card. It's pretty broken. I can end it with the Cerberus I had before in hand and stuff like that, because it adds a mythical beast as a monster effect. And it removes counters from anywhere, just like any other mythical beast. So it's pretty broken. I really like that. The 3 chronographs and the 1 time gazer. This is standard. You guys already know this about my list. 3 Abyss actors. I maxed out on these, of course, because they're dark targets. This is a normal summonable, level 4, and they're dark. These turbo plays out. There's times where you need to make sure that you activate this first and then this later. If you draw later with Servant, I can still activate Chronos and get into Electromite. The reason why I did that is because I did a little bit of different play. As you can see, I'm playing a lot of Mythical Beast, and it really goes good with the draw engine. So I added the 1 Blue Boy. This is, I guess, where another big of the spice comes in. I've been testing out a lot. It's a small engine. The reason why I like playing is because of Crawley, which is in my extra deck, and that's what really turbos him out. That's it for the monsters. 3 Spell Power Masteries. Cards broken. You guys already know how broken that is. The 2 Spellbook of Secrets and the 1 Spellbook of Knowledge. This is just for the draw power. I can pen summon everything out, and then with Magister in scale or anything really in scale, if I have my Endymion in scale, I make Crawley and still go through my normal summon play and add more counters to the board itself and more draw power. So draw into Institution, draw into Garuda, draw into like a lot of things, just keep forwarding my play. So even if I pen something for 3, I can still keep going. And I love that about the Spellbook engine. It added that extra little touch. Other draw cards, of course, 3 Allures, a lot of dark targets. So I didn't really break with this too much. I drew 2 a lot of the tournament, but it was okay. I bumped this down because I have a lot of cards already that says draw 2, and they're a little more searchable now. So I dropped this down a little bit because I didn't want to banish Blue Boy too much, but it's still a must.
That card sucks.
I love Desires. Mike Sanders is a little salty about that, but
It banished all 3 of my Apocalypse, and I lost because of it.
stop playing 2 Draco. But yeah, the 1 upside, of course, you want to keep doing it. I play 41 cards, but the 1 upside is like literally the placeholder. It just says see my next card. Another little bit of spice is the Mythical Beast Institute. So this Cerberus and any other Mythical Beast, doesn't matter, would give me Servant for free. So I really like that about it, and it's an extra search. So if you don't get rid of this, this is going to be a problem on your turn, especially if you're beating over my Jackals and stuff. This just keeps collecting counters, and it protects itself. I won't want to play more because there's a lot of Thunder Dragons. And then lastly, the 2 Secret Village and the 1 Terraforming. This I played on the PP Tour. It's amazing, guys. It doesn't matter if you have Super Poly or not, if you have a full board with, or full hand with, econs or mind controls. It really doesn't matter. This takes care of all of that without even needing to do anything. And now I make the play with Masquerena, so it's even more broken. I can either get Magister or Unicorn to bounce your stuff or shove your stuff, and then of course Garuda. I'm gonna go to the extra deck. I will admit, my extra deck is mainly toolboxy, so I don't go into it too much. The main cards I go into is, of course, Electromite, obviously Pendulums, Crawley. This is a follow-up play. I can make this, send this, keep my blue boy on field and I send this, and then I make Masquerade off of the blue boy and something else. The Tenny, sometimes I'll go into this before I pen summon out. He gives me the extra pointer, so if I pen summon for 2, I miss a pointer because one's going to be Masquerade, one's going to be the Jackal that I need from the extra deck, right? Well, with this, it gives you the Masquerade, the Jackal, and then over here I can summon the Magister right after the pen summon. So it's really pretty broken with the Endymion, sorry, Magister with the Endymion, because that's what it usually takes out, right? And then, of course, off of these, continue to play will be IP, and I usually will end my board like this. There's times where before IP, I would just make Appaloosa blind or make Avery Max blind, which Avery Max and Appaloosa are my next go-tos. But now I just make the Masquerade and then just save them. Because either one of these I can go into them with the Masquerade and the Tenny. So it's like really broken and stuff, and they can't be, you know, destroyed by cards. So it's like a toolboxy type thing that Masquerade does give you. We can take advantage of that. Of course, here are my 4s. Sword, broken as hell. He probably should be, bro. This card's amazing. It wins games that you know, in the grind you probably would have lost. So I really like that. The Boar Sword, my other 4 is Saruja. Never summoned him. Might take him out. There's a tech card I want to play that some people in Jacksonville know, but in place of that. But that's gonna be it. Other 2 is gonna be Beat Cop. I like Beat Cop over. I was gonna play the Witch, but it just takes her the Nibiru token. It's if the Nibiru me, which is very rare, so I'll just have it just in case. The Nightmare Phoenix and Unicorn. I added Unicorn obviously for Secret Village when I have Masquerade up, or when I don't get Magister, or I just want to have Magister and this Magister get a negate, and this just take care of the monster itself. If they have spellcasters, of course, level 4 toolbox. Tornado, Dragon, and Abyss Dweller. No explanation. This is, you know, you need this for some certain matchups and stuff. Blind Dweller sometimes is pretty good. I had an Orcus guy blind second on me, Raul. So he goes blind second on me because he won the die roll. I make one of my nuttiest board, which it's crazy. My board was ridiculous, and he's like, I probably shouldn't have let you go first. And then this card is Naruto. This is like a placeholder card. I don't remember what it was before. But this probably is going to change. I was going to go to Super Poly targets, but I hate Super Poly. I hate it being used. I hate using it. I hate being against me. So I'd rather just put this. Now, this might change to something else, which might be Secret Tech for Pasadena. So you guys might see that profile later. Token. Side deck, guys. I made it quite simple. Nothing too savage or spicy. It's just 3 Dark Rulers. Thunder is a big problem with us, especially because I have so many draw stuff. So I'm taking out all my, you know, Spellbook engine. Want to keep my Cerberus and my institutions, so this will allow me to draw into them, and then of course do that drawing without having to search for my draw power, which Spellbooks do. So this is book perfect for that. The other spell I play is 3 Cyclones. I don't play Twin Twisters anymore because, well, first, it doesn't banish to take care of the problem forever, and second, I didn't want to discard anything. So since of that, I'd rather just play 1,000 and just banish it. I'm not using Destrude at all, so as you can see, I'm not wasting my life points, and they're just a resource again. So that's pretty broken. It's good against the mirror too, because not many people they're still playing the freaking dragon thing, and I don't know why. It is really bad, in my opinion. I beat 3 of them today. 3 Dangles. Of course, this I live by this card. I love it so much. It's helped me out so much. I beat Outer guys today. I think it was with this, and then Red Reboots. Of course, Reboots broken. Props to Josh, of course, because of the Abyss Dweller, and then the Dankos. I always give him props for that. Last one's 3 Infinite Permanences. Like I mentioned already, I don't play Nibiru, I don't play Lava Golem. You see, you don't raw sphere mode and none of that. If I stop one negate, that's pretty much a game because I'll have 5 cards. You'll have half a board, and I'll just shove it in like I always do, is what I say. So stopping one thing is good enough. And of course, Red Reboot. Back row, the unknown is what I'm scared about. And when I was talking to Jeremy, who was giving me some insight on the deck, I always told him, like, I'm really psyched for just the back row stuff, because in the end of the day, the unknown is all I'm scared about. If I know what your monsters do and everything, I can play around that. But if I don't know anything, that's what I'm worried about and stuff. So that's it for the deck profile. I definitely want to give a big shout out to PPG. Of course, still my sponsors. I'm still repping them. We're going to go to Pasadena this weekend, so you guys might see this after Pasadena for the Spice. But I definitely want to shout out everyone who's been supporting me throughout the last couple of tournaments and stuff. I do appreciate the feedback, guys. It's you know, I really do take it hard and stuff, and it does keep me going. Can't go to too many tournaments, but the ones I do, I try to capitalize on it. So Pasadena is the next one on the list. Shout out to everyone at work, all of that jazz. Shout out to everyone in Orlando and the locals. Of course, when I go, you guys know I play it out. That's practice that I told you guys is very needed, and you guys have been, you know, right there along with me as well. So I definitely want to thank you guys for everything. Mike, of course, my roommate, my best friends, and Salia and my family. JJ, who's new for me, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys, and Ziggy out.